Yeah, me too. I can't wait. Woo! Yes.
Alright, did we lose anybody? No. No? Okay, good. No problem. No. Excellent. Alright. We are behind the scenes of our permanent Jellies gallery. So we are about to head to somewhere we call, affectionately, the Jellies Closet, but what is really known as Service Area 3.
Picture with jellyfish on it.
All right. the big exhibit. When the aquarium opened, we were just this building. So in 1984, this was the big tank. This was meant to encompass all 5 habitats of Monterey Bay without the big Kelp forest. That was beautiful. So the theory was that if you traveled more than 40 miles to be here, you traveled farther than fish. What you're looking at right now, on the right-hand side, this is the deep reef. So this is where we'll see lots more of those rockfish. We will see our anemones in here, all white-footed anemones, which is even the orange ones. Apparently, if you're out diving, you'll see like maybe 1 orange one for every like 200 white ones, but in our exhibit, the orange ones do very well. We still can't figure out why. Everything on this side is an animal. So even these gorgonians, they sort of look like the pink sea fans down there. They look like a plant. That's actually an animal. It's like a soft coral. Instead of having the hard carbon or calcium base, they're soft proteins. Air is too dark for plants to grow. So everything over here is an animal. If you move over and you look kind of in the center here, you'll see the sandy seafloor. This is where you'll find animals like your flatfish. You'll find the leopard sharks sometimes hanging out here. And you'll also find the angel shark. The angel shark is our best ambush predator. What she does is she buries herself in the sand. She has teeth like an orca, and she looks kind of like a snow angel outline. So see if you can find her. I have trouble sometimes.
Not like that.
Just hanging out. It's kind of rockfish.
I'm kind of scared.
It looks like so it looks like a mixture between a ray and a shark, but if you look for the silhouette in the sand, it almost looks like a snow angel. But look for her tail. Her tail has 3 strands on it. So I'm looking for her, and we will be, so remember where you are in this place, because we will be on top of this exhibit later in the tour, and so we'll be able to look down and we can get a better shot there. The angel shark, she's such a great hider. She's great at camouflaging. She's such a good ambush predator. Oh, I'll let you go, Mike. Here all the time. What we do when we have to feed her is we will send in divers twice a week to feed the slower animals in this exhibit, and she gets fed a sardine wiggle on a stick so she thinks it's alive, otherwise she won't come out. But the divers actually have to find her before they go down into the exhibit, because otherwise they're going to be throwing them. That's the sandy seafloor. Now, if you're looking towards your left here, you'll see that kind of shale there, and you actually see we've got some algae that are growing in there, so it is lined up for plants to go. The shale is really neat. It's a kind of a multi-dimensional environment. We've got lots of very exciting animals called boring clams that go and make holes in it. And then you've got other animals that like to live in there, like little worms, little cage worms to live in. That's the shale. And then across the way is see those tires over there on the right-hand side? That represents the wharf. That's where people can see meat. We've got our big old, up here on the right-hand side, you see those 2 giant fish with the spots? More giant sea bass. We've got small, medium, and large in here, and you're looking at, is that medium and large? Or that's tiny and large. You can never tell until it gets close to behind. Our largest fish of those is about 225 pounds of giant sea bass. They actually have to take them out periodically because they get a little bit of a parasite on them. And usually on the wild, they get a cleaner fish that would live on them and eat that parasite off. Here, that cleaner fish would get eaten. So what we do is we take them out to get the fresh water back, and then that'll kill off the parasite, and then there's the fresh water about 10 minutes. They go back on the fish to eat the fly. How do they weigh the fish? When they take it out to get it back, it's also in like a sling. They can weigh it. That's how they know. And so you're also seeing 2 of our 4 7-gill sharks in here, which is as many as I've ever seen. Those are the biggest sharks that we have at the aquarium. Kind of look like a soft puppet here. They eat smaller sharks and rays, and people are probably wondering why are they not eating these fish or more smaller sharks and rays in here. They're really well fed. We offer them wild caught glass and salmon on the top of the shoe. But that's how they eat. Not to say that it never happens before. When I was being trained on tours, they were telling the story, and they're like, well, you know, he was talking to a class of 5th grade boys, basically, and he's up here telling the story, and they're like, oh, shark, and yeah, he eats salmon. Like, why is he eating the salmon in here? There's a salmon, the shiny fish right across the window. Why is he not eating the salmon there? And he's like, oh, you know, it's well fed, it's fine. He goes right in front of the window where we're standing now. He just bits the salmon in half, and the salmon's bloody head fell down. So you can never say never in science, which I'm sure you're all aware of, but something always disproves them. For the most part, we don't see much from them. They are found, we get them up in San Francisco Bay, and we'll bring them down here, and they're only here for maybe about a year, and then we'll tag them and release them. So we've learned a lot about these sharks from tagging them. They're a very ancient form of shark, they have 7 gills, and you say where monarch sharks have 5, and yet we don't know a lot about them. So, it's pretty cool. We can keep walking around the corner here. Anybody wondering what the fish habitat is? No? Any guesses? It's the water column. Yeah, so we had 4 shale reef, sandy seafloor, deep reef. What's the nice clean water to serve you fish that you see here, those are sturgeon. You might know them better by their eggs. Caviar. Good. And then of course the tires are meant to represent a orphan. That's usually actually where our giant sea bass hang out, those big fish with the big jaws, but let's get to them today. Anybody? So we're behind the scenes again, but now we're showing you other food. Now you were asking about how they weigh the fish or where they, how they do that. This here is our animal health lab. So how many vets do you think that we have here at the aquarium? Any guesses? 5. Wow. 2. 27. 27.
8. 50.
1 vet. 1 vet that's very busy, and 1 vet tech, that's Marissa. But that all happens in here. So this is where they can do exams on the fish, they can do exams on the sea otters, they can even do surgery on fish underwater. They can do like they can actually knock a fish out, they can put anesthesia in the water. So it's pretty amazing. They also do fun things like admin exams for if there are any stranded sea otters. They come in here first and we can give them an admin exam and see if they'll be part of our either as a surrogate program, part of our surrogate program, so they can be released. So you can see too, they've got the, see how fluffy they are? They have what's called natal pillage. There's our vet, that's Dr. Mike. And they're so fluffy that they have, otters have about 1 million hairs per square inch, and that's how they stay warm. But the little ones, they actually trap so much air in their fur that they can't dive. They float like corks. So if you ever see like a little one of these, because they'll call for their moms. The mom is diving and looking for food, and then this little one is kind of like, hey, feed me. And then the mom will pop up and they'll call to find each other again. And then, but they're pretty cute. Yeah. That's not all he does, but it's probably a big perk of the job, as I mentioned. Any of you want to work with animals? Or yeah? That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to head this way. Back this way, so we're going to let them go out. Here, I'll help you. Okay. Don't crash me into there. Look at that. Idea. Make me fall. Stop. Hello. Hello. Go down there. We're going to stay to the right of the stand. On the right hand side of the stand. Keep mindful of the edge. The edge the fence is marked, but it's really meant to contain weight, so you don't want to fall in. And then you also want to watch your camera, so you want to drop everything in. But we are on top of, remember where we stand above that V window? Everybody remember where we just were?
Mm-hmm.
We're right above it right now.
Wow.
So yeah, you can come on over. Come on down. So again, this is a different view of the Monterey Bay habitats, right? That's pretty cool. So same exhibit, but this is just how our aquarium see it. You'll notice it's kind of like a figure 8. You see that? Well, that's really for the sharks. They think that sharks can actually sleep while they glide. This lets them use both sides of their body as opposed to just in one circle. So you can kind of swim like a little figure 8. And they'll glide along. You might be wondering why there's fans in here. We did originally have birds in this exhibit. We had diving birds, common murres, but they now have their own exhibit. So the smell in here has been greatly improved. Now the birds have their own exhibit. But this was meant to push the feathers away. Oh, yeah? Keep everything nice and clean. We keep it on now because the little ripples distract from the, like if you look up then you don't see the lights. There's always that kind of part of it. This is where we're going to go to that angel shark before. What do you think? It's hard to find. That's what I thought it was. But you can see these down in the right here at the corner. You can touch the silhouette of the man. There's a flatfish totally hidden.
Where? Oh, yeah.
So you can see the silhouette. This level section over right now. But it's kind of like right at the point there. So sorry. Okay, cool. The long pole. Oh, that's right. Cool. Well, you're in for a treat. This is Amanda. She's one of our aquarists, and she's actually going to offer some food to our 7-year-olds. So we're going to step back. You can watch her do that while she's doing it. Think we're going to see a sharkie now, Julie? No? Right? So this is what's called a target feed. Again, we're targeting a few animals. Sorry. Wherever you want us, Amanda. Okay, yeah. That's pretty cool.
That's a long pole. There's a long pole.
Feeding the jellyfish.
Yeah. We don't want to take anybody out.
Yeah. That would be good.
And so what you've seen is wild-caught Alaskan salmon. That is actually restaurant quality. So what happens is the restaurants that deliver food down Cannery Row, like if you're going to have calamari today or if you're going to have salmon today, they stop off here first. So we actually are feeding our animals stuff that you would eat too. So you and the sharks today are having the same lunch if you have salmon for dinner. Or if you have calamari for dinner, you and the leopard shark are having the same lunch. So, pretty cool.
Sorry.
So we're just going to lower it into the water. And she's waiting now, again with the target feeding, she's targeting that specific animal. Because we could this 7-year-olds are a little bit slower swimmers, they don't just want to toss the food in and have some other animal eat it. However, we have other hungry animals like the sable fish, and that fish will come up right next to the leopard, the 7-year-old shark, and try to steal its food almost all out of its mouth.
Careful, Colin.
We have 4 7-year-olds. They usually will eat it. Sometimes they'll drop it. The seven gills only eat maybe like 3 to 10% of body weight a month, so they really aren't like we offer them food more often than they need to eat. So sometimes they'll gum at it, sometimes they'll just ignore it completely. A lot of the other animals will come and try to get it too. So that happens. But it's
spit that one out.
It spit it out.
Sometimes if they don't get it in their mouth just perfectly, they get frustrated. So just say it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you.
We might try again instead, but sorry.
Do you want me to?
Are you okay with the
Birdie, don't you fall in. If you fall in, don't make Meredith fall in. Zoom in. Whoa. That's jellyfish. No.
So when Amanda is not doing the pole feeding for those 7 gills, we actually twice a week, like I said, we'll send divers to the exhibit. That's that elevator that you see, there's aquarium on the left-hand side. They'll take them down and they'll actually hand feed the sharks with that shorter, shorter feeder. And they'll also feed those big spotted fish that we saw before, the tuna. They also have their little shark bumper. Little cottage tea here. That's if the shark comes too close to the diver, which rarely happens, or also if they're headed straight for the window, we kind of nudge them. Any questions about Monterey Bay habitats? Any good? Cool. All right, well, we're going to head up to the top of the kelp forest. How does that sound? Yeah?
Whoa.
Good? Awesome. All right, well, thank you, Amanda. Thanks for letting us hang out.
Thank you.
You too, thanks. When we move around animals, we're walking by right now. So these hands will put a school fish around, and on our right, these are shark slings. So that's when we can move the sharks around as well. Out to your right, use the doors that lead to nowhere. This crane, the hoist actually is over the exhibit. What we can do is back the boat up, drop the hook down, and bring the animals in that way as well. Yep, another flight of stairs, guys. We can always give you a workout while you're on the tour.
Oh, I'm done. Oh.
Yeah, the stairs? No, not the stairs. There we go. Good. And we.
Thank you.
In our room, you can see another one of those cranes that can bring it in. And if you go down to your right, that's actually where we start. Spiral. Does that make sense?
Whoa. Otter in 10.
group. What we do, since the otters are so important to the kelp forest, actually what's called a keystone program, because otters eat urchins, those little purple flaky balls, and urchins eat kelp. And if there are too many urchins, they can eat so much kelp that the kelp forest is completely gone. So otters, like we saw in the video, they had the nice fluffy coat. Well, they were actually hunted extensively in the 1700s for that coat, and they were basically thought to be extinct for a while. There were hundreds of them all up and down thousands of them up and down the Pacific coast. They thought they were all gone. There was a small population of otters that survived down at Big Sur, so a little south of where we are. As those otters kind of came back, and they all came from that, they kind of spread around the point, the kelp forest came back because the urchins tried to catch up. So we are really interested in otters. If we find stranded hooks, what we can do is actually work with our exhibit otters, because we only have females, and we can actually pair them up. So the exhibit otter acts like a surrogate mother to the younger otter, and she can actually teach it the skills it needs to know, because otters spend about 6 to 8 months with their mom, so if we lose a mom otter, you can lose the baby otter too. So that's what you're hearing there, is they're notoriously using tools like rocks to break open shells, to put it on the edge of the tank. Actually, that's why our otter exhibit is under construction right now, because otter proofing something is very, very difficult. So they can definitely unscrew things and cause problems. So for their safety, we have to, check on it once in a while. But that's what you're hearing. So those are taken care. You might see sometimes 2 people around here in mats. Whenever we deal with, whenever they're working with pups and they're working with people, we want to kind of hide our features and not look like a person. Because when we first started working with the otters, they were raised face-to-face with people. But otters then would get really wild, and they think people, with food and comfort, so they call them rogues. That's cute, but otters, keep in mind, this is like a 55-pound wolf range, basically. Sharp teeth, sharp claws, not really safe for people or otters. So we started the surrogate program in 2001, and it's been really successful ever since. So then the otters can associate people. They don't really know it's not some random blob is feeding them, as opposed to a person. And then we don't use masks when it's like vet checks and things like that, things that they don't like. So you kind of just keep people back. But the otters are really kind of the reason that the kelp forest is here. And then this is the tip-top view of it, a little bit of a piece of engineering for sure. That we already saw, that's like moving the water around. Now this is where the water for the aquarium comes to first. So it comes out of the bay, into here. Raw seawater at night, because you notice that our water is clean but not clear. So it'll be raw seawater, very, very cloudy. We actually filter it during the day so you can see the animals. But at night we'll turn the filters off. So if you're ever here for like a sleepover, or if you're ever here really, really early in the morning, you notice the fish are more here. They have more stuff, more nutrients, more little plants, more little animals. That's all in here. The kelp that you touch in the touch pool comes from here. You actually have to touch it. Otherwise it grows stays in for the day. Sometimes the conditions are awful. We had to make this open to the sun, because kelp is a plant. And actually even the buildings that you're seeing here, these are angled to maximum sunlight to even ensure winter days. Any ideas what looks like a line? Birds, exactly. So this kind of inhibits the local birds from doing this as an all-you-can-eat buffet. But there is a gull that, if you give pleasure, you go left. There's a little stair there, that's where the diver gets in. There is a gull that has learned to walk down that stairs, eat its fish, and then walk out. If you have figured that out, I think you're doing this already. So we've seen that happen. I think that's right over there. This is where the diver comes in. That curve window that you see that kind of curve, that's where we were saying in front of the video. You can't see where we are. When you first are in here, they're cleaning, they're cleaning. They're also kind of rearranging kelp. It's almost like a garden. So we have some members that, I really want to show off this algae because it's doing really well. At first count, there were 5 species of algae when we started, but because we're bringing in new stuff all the time, we did raw seawater. At that time, we were just yeah. And then the sprinklers here, I was wondering what that was my perspective. It is meant to kind of mimic that sea spray. So, you notice that side we got the sea foam. The kelp can dry out, it can get kind of crunchy on the top, and that's kind of keeps it moist. It's kind of like a hat. The other area that we're talking about is bird quarantine. Sometimes we can do here it actually goes through all the rest of our activities. We're all beginning. But this is really kind of what the aquarium is all about. When we were founded, or as the story goes, our founders were four grad students and faculty over at Monterey Bay station. That's right next to us is the yellow building you see on the point, part of Stanford University. Well, they saw the station crumbling into the ocean, basically, so they had a cannery at that point. And they thought, what would be a good idea for that area? And so finally somebody said aquarium. And one of those people at that group was Nancy Packard. So she was the daughter of David Packard, the PNHP. So she went to him and she said, I think this would make a really great aquarium. And he said, Gabrielle, it's not a business plan. Well, she did. And he looked it over and it looks good, but he wanted to take it to an independent market research firm to see if it was going to be feasible or not. So they looked at it and they said, yeah, you can probably build an aquarium there. It would cost you about $5 million to build, and you probably get about 200,000 visitors per year. Well, they started the project in '78. They finally opened the doors in '84, and that first year they had 2 million visitors, and it did cost them $55 million to build it at the end of the day. So they were off by about 10 times, but they were off in the right way. This is really kind of why the aquarium exists. This is Monterey Bay. This is our first exhibit. We've been seeing humpback whales lately. We've been seeing dolphins. So dolphins this morning. We've seen otters. So now, if you look out, see where white birds are. Yeah, this white bird. When you come into the right and come a little bit forward, you can all kinds of places. You can double back. Yes, I will. Oh yeah.
Oh, I see some. That's cute.
Those two yellow buoys out there, those mark where the water comes in. And those are our intake pipes, and so that's what's pulling the water in to go to the kelp forest. Those are covered with big screens because sometimes, we saw those sea nettles that we saw. Remember those jellies we saw at the very beginning? Sometimes those become too plentiful in the day, and since we're pulling in water from the ocean, we're kind of at the mercy of what happens to the ocean too. Well, those became so plentiful that those jellies actually got caught up on those metal screens, and there were so many of them that actually crushed the screen, and little pieces of jelly were coming into the aquarium. Well, you don't want jellies in your exhibit unless you put them there specifically. So we had to, pick out, and then we turned to a closed system. We were flushing everything out through this pipe holder that we were like the outflow of the aquarium was. And we had to send divers out there to go and scrape off the filters and jellies can have a bit of a problem too in here.
Could it be possible if I got a picture with the ball?
Oh yeah, let me go. Sure.
Over there.
I can take a picture. No problem.
Oh, that's okay. I don't mind doing it.